Okay, so hi, I'm Dan Walker with Subaru, and today I'm going to talk about the often maligned and sometimes even hated Auto Start, Auto Stop feature. So what is it, you ask? Well, it's a new feature in all cars. It's required to be in all cars by the EPA that interrupts a car while it's running, while it's stationary at a stoplight or in traffic. Why does it stop the engine, you ask? Well, it's a good question. It's not like some people believe where it's trying to make you remember back in the day when you were coming back from the ocean with a beater car that failed you on the way home and left you on the side of the road with nobody there to help you and you were stuck and abandoned. It's not that at all. So what is it really doing? It's reducing emissions, and at the same time, it's giving you better fuel efficiency and then also less idle noise while you're sitting at those lights or in traffic. Is this happening all the time, you ask? No. In fact, the Auto Start stop system for Subaru has to literally have 62 different things fall in line before it will stop the car. Okay, so it's less frequent than you would think. So you will get used to it. I know. What about the starter? What about the battery? Subaru uses a heavy-duty starter that's rated for high-volume start-stop sequences, and the battery is a high-cranking battery that has enough offset to not have a higher drain during that usage. So you heard that rough starts can hurt the engine. Not really true. Subaru uses a permanently engaged starter that's engineered for quicker and smoother starts. Since it's already engaged, it's not a rough start when it comes on. They also have the car already warmed, or all cars that are using this are already been running for a while, so they are warm. So it's not a cold start, it's a warm start. So the engine already has the oil viscous throughout the engine and everything's lubricated and ready to go. So if anything, there would be less wear because it's turned off some of that time. So let's take a look inside and see what the features actually look like. Okay, so one of the things that Subaru did is they listened to the people who drive the cars because it does bother some people. There's a new feature and we all have to get used to it, and you will, but they made a quick button to turn it off or turn it on rather than go through the standard way, which would be you go into car, vehicle control, and then auto start, auto stop off. I could just do it from here and avoid the menu. So it's a quick, simple, easy way to turn it on and off. How we know that is up here on the dash, there'll be a little A up here. When I turn it off on the new cars, it'll be an amber A with an off underneath it. So there's no misinterpretation whether it's on or off. When it is on, of course, the green light will be on, but up here, you'll have either a amber A without any line through it or the line that you see going through it right now, which means that all the conditions are not met for it to be able to turn the car off. Remember, there's 62 different things that have to fall in line. Right now, we're in park, so it won't happen. It'll only happen when we're engaged in gear. Okay, so this is our heads-up display. And in the heads-up display, you can see that the car has driven 46 total miles since it was new. We've gone 25 seconds with the car shut off at the light or in traffic, and we've saved 3/1000ths of a gallon. So this is just a meter, so you can track how much the lifetime of usage is of the Auto Start, Auto Stop feature. So right now, we are sitting in the parking lot. We are engaged in gear, and you'll see that the engine has stopped, and it's totaling up right now how much time that this has stopped. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press one button inside the car that's going to turn this back on again, and that is the rear window defrost. If you remember, I said there's 62 different things that have to fall in line, and that's one of them. And immediately, the car comes right back on because it doesn't want to put you in a bad position of drawing too much power while the car is off, not replenishing the power. Okay, so the one other big thing you need to know about the auto start stop feature is that every time you cycle the ignition on and off again, it's going to automatically turn that feature back on, which is why we wanted to point out where the buttons were to turn it off. So if it is something you want to have off, you'll know where to go to turn it off. Just remember, when you turn the car off, the next time you get back in, you're going to have to turn that feature back off again if indeed you really do want it off. So I'm Dan Walker for Subaru, the auto start stop feature. It's a good thing for the ecology.